Hi, and welcome back to Warded Door. Today we're going to do a lightning recap of Alex Ross and Jim Krueger's 2006 masterpiece, Justice. The story begins with our friend Lex Luthor narrating that a terrible dream is coming to all the supervillains around the world of the Justice League failing to save the world from the apocalypse. In fact, the world explodes, Superman being the sole survivor as he flees into space. Now, the story really begins with Aquaman being summoned by one of his aquatic friends to this massive dark globe that has created itself, seemingly, in the depths of the ocean. There, when Aquaman arrives, he's attacked by Black Manta and his goons. Somehow, Manta turns the sharks against Aquaman, defeats him, and then delivers him at the feet of Lex Luthor. It becomes evident then that Lex is assembling the world's supervillains to come and rectify the situation that they all feel will happen. That the Earth will be destroyed because the Justice League is not fit to save it. At the same time, the Riddler is stealing the identity of the Justice League members and the schematics of the Watchtower. How's he doing this? He's doing it at Wayne Industries. He says, how exactly can you break into the most secure system in the world? Well, with a system of the richest man in Gotham. And he does. Obtaining the identity disc, he flees, though he is caught by Batman. Across the world, because of the dream, we see these supervillains engaging in altruistic actions. You see Captain Cold causing a giant ice block in the desert, creating water and plant life for people to live on. You see Dr. Crane with a scarecrow administering nanites to people that are disabled and allowing them to walk again. Brainiac reveals himself shortly after Aquaman is delivered to Luthor. It's a scary sequence where he removes Aquaman's brain. The Justice League, of course, is looking for their friend, and the most suitable person to find him, he is a manhunter after all. So the Martian Manhunter goes into the depths of the Atlantic to try to find his good friend Arthur. He does find the Dark Globe, and when he phases through it, he finds a city, unoccupied but totally suitable for human life, a place that could house millions. Little does John Jones know that Gorilla Grodd has lured him there and hits him with a terrible mental image of himself being on fire, much like the destruction of his home planet Mars. Afterward, Luthor frees Riddler from containment. The Joker is very upset because there's something going on, but the rest of the villainous society has chosen not to include him, which he does not think is funny. Once they have the secret identities of the Justice League, they are disclosed. Luthor makes a statement to the world along with Poison Ivy and Black Manta that though the Justice League every once in a while saves everyone from a giant starfish, they've done little to better the lives of everyday people like the villains have done only recently. He calls them powerless, not in regards to their superpowers, but because their influence on society has waned so greatly. Suddenly, we see the Justice League attacked by the supervillains. We watch Red Tornado rip his own head off as though someone has taken his systems over. Scarecrow and Clayface attack Green Arrow and Black Canary. Giganta takes a sniper rifle, shoots Ray Palmer or the Atom through the shoulder. He barely survives. Toyman attacks the museum, home of Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Superman himself is attacked by Bizarro, who now knows his secret identity. Now, can Bizarro beat Superman one-on-one? Hard to say. Doesn't have to. Drops him off with Metallo, who fuels himself with a chunk of kryptonite in his chest. Parasite and Solomon Grundy. As they beat Superman to a pulp, he cries out in one of the most iconic panels in DC history, something you never see him say. Stay tuned for part 2 of Justice by Alex Ross and Jim Krueger. It's coming up on the next Warded Door. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like my video, sucks to suck. And I mean you, not me.